masyadong maintindihan. Hirap intindihin yung concept about logical reasoning.
But tayo mag-review kasi meron pa naman tayong type for our next class. Ano sa tingin?
Pwede naman. Mag-quiz naman siguro tayo next week kaya mas okay na maintindihan na natin ngayon.
Okay, so ang logic, di ba, ito yung foundation na mathematical reasoning. So in this box, what is the formalize ng logical thinking. So today, ginagamit natin logic in various ways. Ginagamit natin ito computing, engineering, at saka decision making. So, kaya natin pinag-aaralan ng logic. Siyempre, para malaman natin kung paano mag-connect yung things para ma-form yung valid arguments.
So it's not determine the conclusion based on the experiment. Tama ba?
Tama. Kasi ba, logic yung different everyday logic. May strict rules kasi ensuring accuracy in reasoning.
Oo, dahil ang logic is study of reasoning. Dito tayo nagpo-focus kung yung statements are either true or false. So, kasama na dito yung mga proposition, logic connection, at saka yung mga inferences.
Wait lang. Di ba kayo naman nagkakamit paano gamit yung logic in different fields of society? I mean, ginagamit natin yung logical reasoning to practice information. Pero, kanya bigyan nga example para lalong pang may sinila.
No worries, madali naman sir yung example. Madami tayo na rin pag-basir. Parang pwede din natin.
So, yan ang example ng ginagawa nyo. Pamilyar naman tayo sa
I'm sure alam niyo naman kung ano yung traffic lights, di ba? A traffic lights operates on a logical conditions. Kung yung ilaw ay red, syempre titigil yung mga sakyan. If it's green, edi tuloy-tuloy lang ang mga sakyan. This follows an if-then logic structure.
Wait, so even traffic lights merong logic reasoning? Of all the scenarios na pumasok sa isip ko, di ko naisip yung traffic lights. Is there more real-life application of logic ba?
Well, I can give you one more example na alam ko makaka-relate kayo dahil we use this kind of logic in our everyday lives. Imagine it's a hot day and I crave ako kumain ng ice cream. Or pwedeng hindi naman mainit pero I'm craving some ice cream. We can break this decision down into two simple statements. So sa P natin we have, it is hot outside. Sa Q naman, I am craving ice cream. Ngayon, gagamit tayo ng logical connectives para mag-decide kung kakain ba ako ng ice cream. Ang susundin nating rule ay ganito. I will eat an ice cream if it is hot outside or I am craving for an ice cream. Mathematically, pwede nating itong represent like this. So this means na as long as at least one condition ay true, kakain ako ng ice cream. So let's break it down and see kung paano to mag-work sa different scenarios. So sa scene 1 natin is ganito. It is hot, but I am not craving an ice cream. As you can see, ang P statement natin ay it is hot. That means na true yung statement na to based on our logical expressions. While Q is false dahil yung statement ay not craving an ice cream and does not match the logical expression. Even though hindi ako nag-crave ng ice cream, I will still eat an ice cream since one of the statements given is true. Sa scenario 2 natin ay ganito. It is not hot but I am craving some ice cream. Ang P statement ay it is not hot. That means na false yung statement na to. On the other hand, Q statement is true dahil I'm craving some ice cream. Dahil nagka-crave ako kahit na hindi naman mainit, kakain pa rin ako ng ice cream. Sa third scenario natin, it is hot and I am craving an ice cream. In this case, lahat ng statement ay true and ang match sa given logical expression. Since both conditions are true, I am definitely eating an ice cream. Sa last scenario natin, it is not hot and I am not craving an ice cream. So, itong case na to, it shows na both statement ay false. Since neither of the two condition is met, hindi ako kakain ng ice cream. In short, natutulungan tayo ng logic mag-decide in our everyday decision. The or statement tell us na kakain ako ng ice cream if at least one condition is true. Either it is hot outside or I'm craving an ice cream.
So, not only in our surroundings pala gumagamit ng logic, pati na rin pala sa pag-decide kung anong kakainin natin.
I think mas naintindihan ko na kung paano mag-work ang logic lalo na in our everyday lives.
So, magbibigay pa ako ng another example para mas lalo nyo maintindihan yung concept ng logic reasoning. Imagine this scenario. Nagdi-decide ako kung manonood ako ng movie. At may dalawang important conditions akong kailangan sundin. I need to have free time and there has to be a good movie available. This decision can be break down into two simple statements. Ngayon, gagamit tayo ng logical connectives para mag-decide kung kailan ako manonood ng movie. May susundin tayong rule. Tong rule na to is, I will watch a movie if I have free time and a good movie is available. So, pwede natin ito i-represent mathematically na ganito. So, this means na both conditions must be true para makanood ako ng movie. Now, tingnan naman natin kung paano ito mag-work into different scenarios. For our scene 1 is, you don't have free time, but there's a good movie available. This statement shows na only the Q statement is true. Dahil hindi sila parehas na true, I will not watch a movie. So, sa scenario 2 natin is, I have free time, pero there's no good movie available. In this scenario, yung P statement lang ang true. This means na I would still not watch a movie. So, sa scenario 3 natin is, wala akong free time, and wala rin good movie na available. This scenario shows na both statement ay false. Ibig sabihin ay hindi ako manonood ng movie. So, sa last scenario natin is, meron akong free time and meron ding good movie na available. The last scenario shows na both statements ay true and na-meet ito yung conditions natin. This means na manonood ako ng movie.
Last time, gumamit tayo ng OR connectives na kahit one condition lang ang true, ay gagana yung conditions. This one, kailangan na both statements must be true para gumana yung condition.
Mukhang complicated pakinggan, pero simple lang ang concept kapag naintindihan na ang rules behind the logic.
Exactly. Madali lang intindihin ang concept behind the logic and we apply this every day. The logical statements and connectives are used in our everyday life para mas papadali ang pag-decide natin in various scenarios.
ready na tayo mag-eat na TV.
I-recommend na mag-video pa tayo sa day before.
Hindi ka naman. Tara, men.
Ano natin gagawin? Tara na, open!
Ako na, May.
Tara.